Hotep to the servant leader scholars of Sankofa Freedom Academy Charter School. Shem Hotep, Dr. Mayat. And now it's time for the magic question. Sankofa, how y'all feeling? Fantastic. Terrific. Great. All day long. Whoa. And now it is time for the morning libations. We ask that you please stand strong, please stand firm in the firm Angalea. Permission has been granted in advance, and now we will begin the morning libations. Ashe. We would first like to pour libations to the gift of life, love, and learning, and we say Ashe. We pour libations to our ancestors who migrated out of Africa and gave to the world the gift of humanity, and we say Ashe. We pour libations to the mighty nations of Africa, and we say Ashe. Cultural nations, the political nations, we pour libations to the ancient civilizations, and we say Ashe. Ashe.
We pour libations to Niger, Chad, Sudan, Central African Republic, Democratic Republic of Congo, Tanzania, Zambia, Angola, Botswana, Namibia, to those nations named and unnamed. We pour libations to Angola, Cameroon, Nigeria. We pour libations to the Akan, the Igbo, the Twa. We pour libations to Dagara, to Kemet, to Nubia, to those nations known and unknown, named and unnamed. We pour libations and we say Ashe. His name is in the first line of the very ancient text known as the Prophecies of Nefertiti. Founder of the fourth dynasty, the pharaoh King Senefru lived approximately 4,600 years ago. His wife Hetep Heres is the queen mother of the pyramid builders. 2. Pharaoh Senefru and Queen Mother Hetep Heres. We pour libations and we say Ashe. Under the administration of the Pharaoh Senefru, we can see the evolution of pyramid building with the pyramid at Meidum with its steps and steep slopes. 2. Its improvement with the pyramid at Dashur, known as the Bent Pyramid, with its 2 different angled slopes. 2. The other pyramid at Dashur, the first geometrically triangular pyramid known today as the Red Pyramid at Dashur. 2. Pharaoh Senefru and his achievements in architecture. We pour libations and we say Ashe. Queen Amina. Amina was born around 1533 in Zazzau province of northern Nigeria. Her family was wealthy, trading in imported metals, cloth, cola nuts, salt, and horses. When her father died, her brother Karamu took the throne, but Amina chose a different route. She trained hard to be a ruthless warrior, earning the respect of the male-dominated Zazzau military. After her brother's death, Amina became the first queen of her people. She led her first military campaign just a few months after taking power. Conquest after conquest followed, while Amina had 20,000 men under her command. Today in Nigeria, she is known as Amina, woman as capable as a man, and represents the strength and spirit of womanhood. 2. Our warrior queen, Queen Amina. We pour libations and we say Ashe. We pour libations to our ancestors who died during the torturous, treacherous journey of the Middle Passage, To those ancestors who sacrificed their lives, those who survived, those who died, we pour libations and we say Ashe. Born 1848, died 1896. General Antonio Maceo Grajales was second in command of the Cuban Army of Independence, commonly known as the Titan of Bronze. Maceo was one of the outstanding military leaders in Latin American history. The son of a Venezuelan father and a Madre Cubana Africana, Maceo began his fight for Cuban liberation by enlisting as a private in the army in 1868. 5 years later, he was promoted to the rank of general because of his bravery. He was fighting for the Cuban independence against Spain and the end of slavery of his people. His troops were mostly Africano-Cubanos. General Maceo died in war after hundreds of battles and over dozens of wounds for the freedom of Cuba. And to General Antonio Maceo, we pour libations and we say Ashe. Josephine St. Pierre Ruffin, born 1842, died 1924. We pour libations and we say Ashe. Josephine St. Pierre Ruffin was an activist and civil rights leader. She supported the women's rights movement and helped found organizations for the rights of Black women. She was a founding member of the Massachusetts School Suffrage Association, the Women's Era Club Association, and she supported the founding of the National Association of Colored Women, and she helped found the Boston chapter of the NAACP, among other organizations too. Josephine St. Pierre Ruffin, we pour libations and we say Ashe. Ashe. Marian Anderson said, if you have a purpose in which you can believe, there is no end to the amount of things you can accomplish. She used her music to promote civil rights, and for that she is Ancestor of the Week, and we say Ashe.
History is a clock that people use to tell their political and cultural time of day. It is also a compass that people use to find themselves on the map of human geography. History tells of people where they have been and what they have been, where they are and what they are. Most important, history tells a people where they still must go and what they still must be. The relationship of history to the people is the same as the relationship of a mother to her child.
Born 1915, he became an ancestor 1998 to our Pan-African historian and professor, Dr. John Henry Clarke. We pour libations and we say Ashe. Let us take a moment to remember the names of the ancestors in our personal families. I called the names of Mama Nettie Mae Williams Washington and Papa Frank Washington. Ashe. Please call the names of the ancestors in your personal families. Let us remember their names. Ashe. Let us remember their deeds. Ashe. And two, the leadership of Sankofa Freedom Academy Charter School. Let us give affirmation to our upper school coordinator, Sister Tamika Bowman. Ashe. To our COO and co-founder, Brother Issa Clark. Ashe. And to our CEO and founder, Dr. Mama Aisha Imani, our leader, we give affirmation and we say Ashe. We ask that this libation is accepted with all good intention. We ask that it is understood as a form of cultural and educational practice of African-centered schools, that it is understood as a time-tested and time-practiced cultural tradition of African people. Go forth with purpose, walk in the footsteps of your mighty ancestors so that one day the unborn will walk in your footsteps. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. It is now time for announcements and recognitions. The principle of the month is Umoja, and Umoja means unity. The Ma'at virtue of the month is harmony. Let's give a recognition to the students of the month for the month of September. In no particular order, the students of the month are in resource: Alea Barrios Brooks, Rihanna Murphy, John Michael Graspo, Shakar Carter, Selena Rogers, Quinzel Miller. In English, students of the month: Vaughn Fleming, Samaya Dent Moore, Serenity Lowe, Ahmad Lewis, Samaja Walker, Elijah Mitchell, Amir Traves. In math, Vaughn Fleming, Faith Darlington, Jada Williams. In science, Joshua Lubin, Najee Noble, Alea Murphy, Miriam Ba. In history, students of the month: David Sanders, Sanai Hames, Zainab Diawara, and William Taylor, Halimatu Diawara, and Jaden Hope. In art, students of the month: Samaya Dent Moore, Samaj Jones, Haja Washington, Amir Powers. In phys ed, Jada Williams, Christian Mackey, Zaki Austin, Christian Coleman, William Taylor, Damon Hunton, Alea Murphy, Amir Traves. In male rites of passage, Vaughn Fleming and Haran Yangane. In female rites of passage, Kiara Harris, Maya Dent Moore, Jasmine Heck, Michaela Smith, Talisa Bridges, Sanaya Johnson, Samaja Walker, Miriam Ba, Renaya Williams, and Riyad Lewis. In senior exhibition, those are the students of the month. Congratulations.
We are the servant leaders and intellectual warriors
of Sankofa Freedom Academy Charter School.
We shall always remember the sacrifices of our ancestors.
Those who were taken from their land and those whose land was taken from them.
Because we stand on the shoulders of the mighty people,
we shall build mighty shoulders for others to stand.
We pledge to develop good habits of the mind, body, and spirit.
We pledge to continue the legacy of the freedom fighters before us.
We understand that we exist because others have made it possible for us.
Because others have made it possible for us, we will make it possible for others.
every day and every way.
We shall learn so that we can teach, and we shall teach so that we can change the world.
We are
Sankofa Freedom Academy Charter School,
working to restore excellence in scholarship,
culture, and community.
One heart,
One love,
one earth,
one people,
Harambe.
And now it's time for the moment of silence. The moment of silence is used to reflect on the day. The moment of silence begins now. As you walk in righteousness, uplift others, and may your dreams and goals be accomplished. Ashe.